So today we're gonna figure out what is discriminant analysis. And discriminant analysis is a technique for analyzing data when the rotation or dependent variable is categorical and the predictor or independent variable are metric, measured on at least interval scale. For example, the dependent variable may be the choice of a brand personal computer, brand A, B, or C, and the independent variable may be the rating of attribute of PC on a 7-point Likert scale. So, that's a discrimination analysis. How is two-group discrimination analysis? Here, two-group two-group discriminant analysis is the discriminant analysis technique where the rotation variable has two categories. The steps involved in conducting discriminant analysis consist of formulating the problem, estimation, determine, determination of significance, interpreting the result, and validity. These steps are discussed and illustrated within the context of two-group discriminant analysis. Discriminant analysis with more than two groups is discussed later in this chapter. So we're gonna have formulate the problem. This is the first step in discriminant analysis, is to formulate the problem by identifying the object, the rotation variable, and the independent variable. The rotation variable must consist of two or more mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive categories. When the dependent variable is interval or ratio scale, it must first be converted into category. For example, attitude toward the brand measured on at a 7-point scale, or favorable 1, 2, 3, neutral is 4, or favorable 5, 6, 7. Alternatively, one could plot the distribution of the dependent variable and form groups of equal size by determining the appropriate cutoff point for each category. The predictor variable may be selected based on the theoretical model or previous research, or in the case of exploratory research, the experience of the researcher should guide the selection. Okay, so the next step is to divide the sample into two parts. One part of the sample, called the estimation of the analyzed sample, is used for estimation of the discriminant function. The other part, called the whole while or validation sample, is reserved for validating the discriminant function. When a sample is large enough, it can be split in half. One half serves as the analyzed sample, and the other is used for validation sample. So analyze a sample is a part of total sample that is used for estimation of the discriminant function, and validation sample, that part of the total sample used to check the result of the estimation sample. Often, the distribution of the number of cases in the analyzed and validation sample follow the distribution in the total sample. For instance, if the total sample contains 50% loyal and 50% non-loyal consumer, then the analyzed and validation sample, which it contains 50% loyal and 50% non-loyal consumer. On the other hand, if the sample contains 25% loyal and 75% non-loyal consumer, the analyzed and validation sample would be selected to reflect the same distribution, 25% versus the 75%. Finally, it has been suggested that the validation of the discrimination function should be conducted repeatedly. This should be conducted repeatedly. Each time, the sample should be split into different analysis and validation parts the discrimination function should be estimated and the valuation analysis carried out. Third, the valuation assessment is based on a number of trials. Okay, so we're gonna go with the discrimination function coefficient, direct method, and stepwise discrimination analysis. Okay, so once the analyzer sample has been identified, we can estimate the distribution function coefficient. Two approaches are available. The direct method, it involves estimating the discriminant function so that all the predictors are included simultaneously. Direct method is an approach to discriminant analysis that involves estimating the discriminant function so that all the predictors are included simultaneously. In stepwise discriminant analysis, the predictor variables are entered sequentially based on their ability to discriminate among the group. So, the significance of this discriminant function. It would not be meaningful to interpret the analysis if the discriminant function estimate were not statistically significant. The Nhung hypothesis that in the population, the means of all discriminant functions in all groups are equal can be statistically tested. So that's all with the two group. So this either so there is still two part of the two group discriminant analysis, and my friend will talk to you about that. Thank you.